So what happened with Bitcoin coming down 7% today after all this built up that we had of the Bitcoin ETF being approved? Well, at the beginning of the day, there was a lot of people or a lot of doubt that the spot ETF wasn't going to be approved. And later in the day, the blog, actually, no, in the morning, the blog released a news piece from an opinion piece that came from Matrixport, which is a company that just was giving their opinion on why the SEC wasn't going to approve the Bitcoin spot ETF. Mind you, this is just an opinion piece, completely without any base or any facts or any evidence whatsoever. They just pretty much said that the SEC is kind of like full of Democrats, so they're not very friendly towards crypto. That's why they don't want to, or they won't approve the spot ETF. However, Fox News, or not Fox News, but Fox has reported, along with other news or other media channels have reported that the only information that these applicants have is nothing but good news, nothing but sounds of approval of the ETF. And a lot of people are thinking, why, if they're gonna deny the ETF, why the SEC has given them so many options to just resubmit their application. And there only can be one option, is because they want for these ETFs to be approved. Also, one other thing is that you wouldn't have all these applicants coming out or have come out with advertisements just showing their ticker and just talking about Bitcoin and just teaching about crypto and about Bitcoin to the public. It just doesn't make any sense. And also, the other news that came out around in the afternoon was that the SEC, it was meeting today with the exchanges, with the NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange, just to finalize their views or to pretty much make up or make their final opinions on the approval of the Bitcoin ETF. And also, to be honest with you, you could have Gary Gensler, which is we know where in the balance he leans towards to. We know who he pretty much responds to, but also we know that BlackRock and Fidelity and all these people who not only run the country but run the world, who or what they want, and they want to have all these gains from the Bitcoin ETF. And you cannot tell me that just Gary Gensler, some guy who used to teach blockchain at MIT, is gonna step over the guy who pretty much runs the world financially. So it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up. These are my takes on the Bitcoin ETF and why I know this was only a flush out, and a flush out that the bears that are still alive, they are still, or they kind of like celebrate it. But soon enough will be great news that will demonstrate that the bulls are back in control, and we will have not just one but more than a handful of spots ETF available in the New York Stock Exchange to be traded just by institutions and just the regular consumer. Anyways, in the meantime, don't forget to be smart with your money, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless. Peace.